Now, hidden under the rubble of the elections is a demand for reparations. And this time, it's to the Bank of England. Grenada have demanded that the bank pay for their part in the slave trade. Look, I'm so sick of this. In a letter to Andrew Bailey, the bank's governor, the government of Grenada insists that the bank pay for its involvement in the atrocious slave trade. Now, the bank had around about 600 slaves in the 18th century, and the government of Grenada claimed that the work regime, punishments inflicted both physically and psychologically, and the immeasurable suffering endured have multiplier effects on our current populations of African descent. Look, I don't know if you've noticed, but nobody who was involved then is alive now. And bear in mind that the trade was legal at the time, and there would have been people from Grenada who were descendants of those who profiteered. How will you sort them out from the people who were impacted negatively? It's just nonsense. And who gets the money if you pay for it? It's not that cut and dried. Why should I pay for it from my taxes centuries later when no one involved is still alive now? You could argue that I've benefited from the trade. Just because I'm black doesn't mean that I was a victim. It's wrong on so many levels. Should I be chasing all the people who have wronged me in the past? Back in 1976, when I started school, I was the only black kid there. They chased me into the Wendy house on my first day. They asked me, give me one thing that you can do. I said, I can run. And I barged them out of the way and ran. They couldn't catch me. And from that day on, everyone wanted me on their sports team. I could have been traumatised. I've never forgotten it. Should I seek some sort of compensation for the trauma? No, I know it's not the equivalent to slavery, but they are seeking compensation for the negative impact centuries later. How can you quantify this? The truth is, you can't. Back in 1981, my sister cut the corner of my pencil case. Very clever. I didn't realise it until I picked it up and all the pens slid out, one after the other. Very good, darling, very good. Again, not equivalent, but I'm still upset today. Then there was the time, blah, 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 blah. Should I be seeking some sort of reparations from those people who've affected me negatively? No. Because with the negatives come some of the positives as well, and that's the point. It is utter hypocrisy. No doubt the people of Grenada use smartphones, laptops and cars. And what about the slavery involved creating those? You can't expect reparations whilst participating, albeit innocently, in current-day slavery. The government in Grenada have requested a meeting with the representatives of the bank to outline a reparations package. I say, jog on. It was tragic and horrendous, but it was nearly 400 years ago. Perhaps we could all focus on eradicating modern-day slavery, which is still going strong today.